It is such an honor to have you on. You look great. You look healthy. Can you tell us about why you wanted to serve our nation, and tell us a little bit about your service?
Why did you want to serve your nation? And tell a little bit about your service.
His granddaughter.
Why I wanted to join the service?
Yes.
Well, it's the result of Pearl Harbor when the Japanese fleet attacked our ships there, moored at Pearl Harbor. Sneak attack. The fleet went up clear up north out of the regular shipping lines to stay out of the people knowing they're coming, and slid on a Sunday morning, December 7th, and caught our battleships all moored, having church services there, and they strafed them and blew up and just pretty well annihilated our Pacific fleet. Fortunately, our aircraft carriers and submarines were deployed and were not there in mooring. So that was a sneak attack. The Japanese had their envoys in Washington talking about war. And so that made us just furious. And so we wanted to get in there and straighten that out. I think, if you don't mind me saying so, at that time, with our Pacific fleet decimated, there was nothing between the West Coast and Japan, nothing but ocean. And the people there on the coast was very, very frightened because, you know, what have we got? What's going on? And so we did finally get some of our battleships from the Atlantic over to help us out. But before that, we took pretty good pounding until we finally got going.
Rose is your granddaughter. I know she's off to the side helping you translate. So, Rose, can you ask him, when you close your eyes at night, Bill, and you think about your time in service, what visually do you still see? I think she's translating.
I very seldom think of it anymore, but particularly if I talk about some things that I had seen that I thought I forgot when Rose was checking with me. I got certain things I saw. I got very emotional, and I had no idea I would act that way. But somehow it stuck in my brain to see these Marines that have been shot up and this sort of thing, and it's just got to me. So I don't dream too much about the war. I got a cute little family here, my great grandkids, and I'm enjoying them. And but mostly, I just miss my friends. I'm 90, well, be 96 years old come January 1st, and most of my buddies are gone. And but I like to speak for them too, because I know that they would like to know what's going on in their minds too. But we pretty much thought the same. To defeat Japan and Hitler and get back to our family life.
Yeah, and a New Year's Day birthday at that. Very cool to hear. Bill, it's so important to keep these stories alive. So how can we help honor veterans on this Veterans Day and going forward as well? And Rose is helping him out again.
How can we?
The veterans is probably what we had in mind when we enlisted after we were attacked at Pearl Harbor, and that is to maintain the Republic, the great United States, to defend our families and the life we had, the freedom and everything that we have, to defend that and not let anybody ever take that away from us. I'm a patriot, always have been, from Boy Scout days on up. And we've got the best country in the world. People are envious to get here, and I don't want to see people come in here and try to destroy that. So that makes me just furious. And I'm sure the guys that are gone would say it the same way. They just wanted to get back home. They wanted to get this over with. They wanted to get Japan and Germany taken care of, get back to living again. But we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough people.
Absolutely. Bill, thank you for everything you've done for our country, for your service, for passing these stories along, because it's so important that the younger generation hears them. Thank you for your service. And Rose, thank you for your translations.